Good afternoon, student. Architecture 110. Today we will talk about the lecture Contemporary Concerned Architects. What is contemporary? We will have definition about contemporary, and after that we also have the definition for modernism. So there are different kind from the design between and now. So basically contemporary is now. In the design they concern inside and outside. When they design, it's different with modernism before, around 20-30 years ago, and they use the modernism for the design. They just focus in the landscape outside only. They not put a lot of important thing inside from the building. So right now a lot of design they focus on contemporary. That means they focus inside and outside from the building. So before we start with that, we need to understand what contemporary architecture refer to the building style. They usually are required for diverse. And in terms from architect, contemporary and the moderns is not synonyms. The modern they refer to modernist architecture of early for mid 20th century. And that period they have the rate change in American landscaping. But over time, right now many architects can feel modern house were cold and unfriendly, so they thinking another way in design, and contemporary architecture come with that. Basically contemporary they retain modernism, devotion to connect between indoor and outdoor, and they achieve the feeling the spaceness, but isn't averse to the showing the side from regional character for even whimsy. Today, architects are especially concerned with energy, efficiency, and sustainable material when they design. And this one, it will lead to some truly innovation in design. We will focus a little bit about the key elements. The key elements, we usually focus on nature, sustainability components. Contemporary architects, they recognize the human need for the contact with the nature. Write down what is the home are made of. So that's why the popularity of the bamboo floor, granite countertop, and even living room are made by the green planks. So right now, on of the projects when you submit for CD, they ask you to do for, they call that the green, the green with the safe energy. And in California they call that the Cal ring, CAL, and green stand for California ring. So we need 2 sheets to show that's the Cal ring you use for your house. So you need to support something and run it out from, make sure that it's passed with the Cal ring energy safe in the California. Number 2 is recycle and non-toxic material. Lots of the material right now, for example countertop, roofing, or flooring, they make some kind like composite material, are hard and are low emission paint and carpeting. The third one is natural light. Right now a lot of the house they try to use the skylight. They try to open the window, they get the natural light and the large window to get the sunlight in the building. Now we go with few examples. This is one example. For in front of the house, this is the entrance. They use some roof like that by wood, and they combine together with the space inside. So make sure that the light coming with any angle, we get the shadow inside here, and they have the the floor in here before they go with the entrance. This one, if you look careful, this is the wood, and they combine together, they connect with the frame. And this one you can order, I think this one, the project is Hawaii, but the manufacturer, they do for this one in LA. And if you order some shape and how big from the area, they can do like that and ship to your house. This is another example. So you can see on the ceiling they use the wood and they combine together like the bamboo, and you can see that they share the space from the ceiling, and after that on the space in this one, like the sofa and in the living room, if you can see here, they have a lot of the window for make sure that the sunlight coming, and they use the natural material for they can save the energy the cool weather inside. This is another example. You can see similar like that. They use the cool lamp and they add together to make around the buildings. The people stay here, and you can see this look like the wall, unfinished wall, and after that the ceiling. So they use on up the wood. Same thing with this one and this one, wood and wall. This is one interesting project is in Africa, and you can see this one they use lots of the glass in storefront, and this side inside they have very special design, and under that this is another level. Under this one they have the theater or meeting room under that, and they have the parking also. So this is a very interesting project. You can see the detail right here at the night time. You can see this one the underground level, and you can see that we can go through inside from this one, and they use for in front of that. You can see that in the morning you can see a lot of the window, glass window, but at night time they use this one look like the screen to show everything from this building. And this one you can see the small area right here. This is the meeting room or the theater underground from that one. And this is on in the backyard or the rear yard. They use this one for solar system, and this one can support energy for the building. You can see this one before. We can see this underground level is right here, and if you look at this one, this is the underground level, and they had the meeting room right here, and this is all the way from the building. So you can see this one and the pond in the front of that, and after that the lower level right there, and after that we have another level over there. If you look very careful, in each of the window they can adjust like this one. You can see that each panel from the window can adjust, and they use this one very high tech, and I think that's the bank. So that's why the ventilation is very good. And you look at this on of the under the window, on of the panel, they can adjust up, down, and change to the angle. Very strange design. This one is the vacation home from Canada. You know that Canada is one of the country is so cold, so that's why on of the summer they try to use on of the sunlight coming to the house. It is one example. You can see that they use lots of window, the glass window, for they can get the sunlight coming, and they have the overhang for make the shadow to the house. So you look at this, even the lower level or the upper level, they have a lot of storefront and the glass window. This is one example. You can see that they use the container, and they design for living, dining, and after that they have another container to make the garage. In between them they have the low ceiling to make some of the shadow from between them. So basically, if the container, you can save the cost from the construction, and the second one you can remove. You can remove anytime when you want to change location. You can remove very easy. It's not permanent. So that's the good way for the container design. We talk a little bit about modern projects. Modern projects, they focus a lot on the landscape and the private, or they have the private interior. Several nature trees or property were preserved and integrated in overall design. So that's why they focus a lot with the landscape and like that. So that's why more outside than inside from design. And they usually increase quality from the life and encourage for social interaction. Modern house can be designed with more than glass wall and a wood ceiling to increase the outside view and large space freely. Many clients they like to select the modern style than for the trim house, and with the skylight roof with the glass window and enjoy sunshine natural view. But they focus more outside. One more time. If some people tell you about affordable design, that's design it very simple structure. And after that they use very small area and they have many level. Because small area they cannot expand from one level, so they have many level. So that's why they have small area, many level, and very simple structure. So that's why the cost for the construction like that is low, and we call that affordable design. Affordable design can use for a lot of people, because if you buy one house with very high cost and one affordable house, with affordable house you can, the first one you can save money, the second one you don't need to worry a lot about the payment. So that's why right now a lot of people they like to use for affordable house or affordable design instead of the luxury instead of the expensive luxury design. Because if you have money, so that's no problem. But some people they need to loan money, finance, and that's one is the big problem if you do like that. So the modern design they have also many open space, glass window and door look like contemporary, but they didn't use a lot of inside design like contemporary. This is one example for you can see that the people they use design for the kitchen and the living room with on of a round wall by glass. So that's why they use 100% the light, natural light coming to the house. This is one example, many level from Canada, and they have many level. If you look at this, they have where the loft where can both can park there, and after that they have many level to the house, and the house is so big also. But around the house they try to open a lot of window, and the skylight open space for the house is very very good. Don't use a lot of energy because they use natural light around the house. This is the inside from that house, and you can see that's around the view for the glass window like this. This is one ceiling. They call that the fan ceiling. Look like the fans out with the beam look like this. If you go to CPK, this is the design. When I worked for the first company, we designed this one for CPK long ago. It's from 1996, and the design look like this for the beam, and we do the ceiling for CPK. Right now if you go to CPK on dining area, you can see look like this, and in the back is the pizza stove. So in front of that is the dining. We use the standard. That's we have many more level, not one level like this. We have beam straight out, and after that we have different kind from the soffit between, and this design look like this. This is the pool inside from the house, the house in Canada. So this one, you look at this, they have window around. You can see the stair up. This is maybe the lowest level, next to the lowest level. So you can see outside with the sky like this. You can see the view outside, very nice one. And they also use the skylight on the roof one. Another design for container, you see like this. I see the model look like this in Australia, and they use the container like that. Australia is a large country also, but the population is not much. So that's why when you drive from this city to another city, or from this state to another state, maybe you didn't see a lot of house, not a lot of building, but a lot of empty land with kangaroo. Kangaroo. So that's why when I visit there from 2005, let's say 2008, and I visit 3 big company. The first one is Sydney, the second one is Canberra, and the last one is Melbourne. And I traveled there 2 weeks, and I saw that all of the house in Australia, they save water. So if they have the grass in front of the house, they need to limit to you the water once a week, and the government or the city, they set up the time for you what day you need to water for the yard in front of the in back house or in front house, but you use a different day, maybe you can get a ticket. And the second one, I see Australia, they after they wash their clothes, they go outside, they have the hanger with the circle on the top, and they hang the clothes around that for dryer. They didn't use the dry machine in the house. Okay, this is one of the resource they also use for contemporary design. They focus inside and outside with a lot of window. Same thing with residential. They use very high one storefront and the glass window. So you can look at the view outside, very nice one. This is one of the style for affordable house, and also they can share from the garage right here. After that room, this house, and another room from this one. This one very nice design. I like this one, so that's why I want to share with you about this one. This is the main entrance from the house, the garage right here, and the other side for the house right here. Very nice one. This is the backyard. Some kind, if you design in front yard, very good looking, and you also need to design in the backyard for you have some space. You can enjoy view, tea, coffee, or talk together. Same thing with the design. We have many levels, but they have a lot of opening with the glass window. Very high ceiling. Same thing with this one and this one. So you can see a lot of interior design. You look at very organized space, and they have the spacious in design, and they show organized space together. And after that, they also show the light, the natural light coming to the house. Usually city, they need 8% for natural lights come to the room. For example, living or dining, something like that, you need to calculate 80% from the area. So if you higher than that, it's good, but if you cannot use minimum lower than that. Same thing with another design. Okay, I think that's it for the chapter today, contemporary design. This one is one library, and you can see that beside of opening, they have the class table. You can see that the class table right here. So students stay here to read the book or something. This is the cabinet, and you can see that you can look at the view on the table also. You see that? So it's make, if you do like that, it's make the space in here look like larger. Because if you do the table like regular wood table or something, you see this is table and this is the room for the walkway. But now in the class, so that means when you see beside of the table, you can see the view. So it's make more direction. For example, this one you can see 3-dimensional, 3 direction for the depth, the width, and the height, the long from the table. So you can see, look like the view in here in the table. It's so big. It make the design is more increase the area. Even the area is so small. If you look careful, it's so small. But they do design like that. It's make more larger than in design. Okay, so basically on of the lecture we usually focus in the book, the textbook, architecture, and a lot of lecture I prepare by many resource of the book. So you can open Canvas files and you can see all of the lecture in there. You also go to the textbook architecture with maybe more than 13, I guess, 10 or 13 chapter from the textbook. And the other one, you can go to my website, my YouTube, Happylife-truelife YouTube, and you can see that's on of the lecture I upload in there. I publish in there. Also, I also publish some of the topic for the true life, so you can go over with that to see some of the topic is very help you in the future. I have 6 of them already. I call that the true life. From number 1, I share with you about EDU, and number 2, I think that's the concrete block, the block wall. And after that, number 3, number 4, number 5, I share with you how to convert from garage to another room or extend the house. And I think that's I continue with the patio. The patio, and you have 2 of them for cover patio and enclosed patio. I also share with you about how to calculate for occupant load, and the newest one is the plumbing fixture. So basically on the true life topic, I would like to share with all of you about everything. It's coming with your daily life, so you can use it for your life. You can share with any people about that one. And also if you follow career architecture major, and this one is helpful for you design later. I will be publish more about that true life more in I try in the future, and every week I try to do something new for, so you can read this, you advance more knowledge about architecture design. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.